Okay, hey guys, I'm back. Like I said, I wanted to do a tarot reading because I've actually been able to channel with these cards. So I'm gonna do like a little channel. I'm sorry, I didn't say tarot, oracle reading. So I want to just see if there's a deeper message for today. Which and my brain is already thinking that it's gonna be the same message that's been playing or coming out in these cards since yesterday. But I want to do a deeper message, and I want to message through the energies of the moon. And with energies of the moon, for me, that means Thoth or Tehuti, because in the Egyptian deities, Tehuti is actually connected to the moon. And Seshet in a way, but more so Tehuti with thoughts, because, like I said, the moon deals with your thoughts and your feelings and everything. So with that, let's get right into the reading. I know these are not Tehuti cards. These are the wisdom of the House of Night cards. I just ordered another deck, but we'll see what happens. I can only use the decks I can use. I don't connect to every deck, and I've connected to these heavily. I have no idea why, but I've connected to these decks heavily, and this deck works for me. It's so weird, but it works for me. So we're going to go right into it and see if there's a message from the lunar energy. And for those that don't know, I do actually say a prayer and everything. I just don't make a big production out of it. But I do actually say a prayer and everything when I'm doing this stuff. Oh. I thought that was two. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. So with this card, honesty. If you saw the video before this one, I talked about the meaning of the lunar eclipse, the blood moon, the darker moon, and how, it's really a good time to go into yourself, and then throw a couple of days into it. And in order to go into yourself, to get those messages you really need to hear, you need to be honest with yourself. So now's the time to be total honesty. See that? And I love it because it's a candle and it's a flame. And we all know this fire is a creative fire, but fire can also be very destructive. And in order to be honest, you have to break down certain ideas you may have about yourself. So that's the first one. This time is fulfillment. I love this card. I love pomegranate, so I love this card. And you have the pomegranate juice, the pomegranate wine. I like to think it's pomegranate wine. The huge pomegranate. Pomegranate was the fruit of the gods, so I always say that. And this means fulfillment. What fulfills you? You have to be honest. Be honest with yourself. What will really fulfill you? What is it that you truly want? What fulfills you? Do you even know who you are to be fulfilled? So yeah. Something. Now I like this card because this card, it says summon, meaning it has multiple meanings, like all cards have multiple meanings, and this card says summon. And she's using her finger, she's focused, using her finger to summon. It's basically, to me, what I'm getting is you have the power to summon the life that you want. Not saying it's going to be an easy journey to there, depending on the situation you have placed yourself in. And yes, I said place yourself in because, like I said, we're doing the honesty thing. And that's the only way you're going to get the true happiness is to be totally honest with yourself. So with that, you have the power to sum it up. Meaning you have the power to go within yourself and start removing everything internally that is not flowing with what you want, so that it will reflect, like I said, the light is reflective. So it will reflect outwardly and start manifesting the things that you want, what you really want to do in life. Let me go to the deck to see if any more cards I have a feeling that that's not. Actually, I have a feeling that reading is done. 3 cards. Don't really need another card, but we'll see. If there's anything you want to add. Because, sometimes we're hard-headed and Direct messages straight to the point ain't enough for us. I know when energies work for me, they normally give me direct messages straight to the point because I can't do the fluff. So yeah, that might actually be it. Oh, nope. Complicated. Now this complicated card shows is basically actually confirming what I just said. That to create the life you want, it may get complicated for a little while because there has to be a time where it has to start breaking down and removing everything that is not in alignment with what you want in your life, with what you want to do with your life. Can you say that? It's just complicated. And for me, this stone is more kind of like a mirror in a way. It's a green mirror, but it's kind of like a mirror in a way. That's what I get out of this card. And it's basically, like I said, it's going to get, in order to create life the way you want, things may have to get a little complicated. I'm going to say will get a little complicated. It just depends on your life, depending on how hard you see it through your perception. But it has to happen. For anything to be created, there has to be destruction. And if you ever notice that whenever there's a lot of babies born, there's also a lot of death. There's always a huge number of babies born in the worst wars, or right after the worst wars, or right before the worst wars, because there has to be a balance. So, and it's also how energy works. In order to get, you have to give. And most of the time, in order to get, you do have to give. And a lot of times, you have to learn how to just give away things that you don't want. And then also give away a little bit of what you do want in order to get back everything. So things will have to get complicated for a little bit. And like I said, I love these cards. They give crystal clear readings for me. So let's see if Tehuti has anything else to say. Just for those of us that's a little hard-headed and don't totally get it. But yeah, with the complicated card, like I said, pay attention. The things are starting to distract you. Things are starting to, well, this didn't give me trouble before. It's starting to give me trouble now. The things are starting to get on your nerves before come up in the next couple of weeks. Pay attention. Those are the things that you need to address. Those are the things that you need to go deep into yourself and find out what's really going on. Because if you truly want to manifest life the way you are, you have to truly look at your life the way it is. Every area of life the way it is, and since you called it to you, it's going to start showing you where every problem is that either you're ignoring or overlooking, and that's where the complicated card comes in, because it's going to cause us to detach from some situations. What if we truly desire the life that we want to have? So let's see. Come on, Tyler. Up. There we go. Fragments. Now, even though this card says fragments, it actually means to defragment your life. See how the spirit is trying to rise up in the middle? Basically, it's trying to say, stop defragmenting your life. Stop having all these different faces. Now, we all know we have to play a certain role at certain times, but that doesn't mean that we have to become so far into that role that when someone sees you outside of that element, they don't even know who the hell you are. Stop fragmenting your life. Defragment your life. Bring it all back together so you can find out who you truly are. Again, this is the part that's kind of complicated. So with this, you may start seeing coworkers after work that you don't normally see, or your children may catch you doing something silly or whatever. Nothing has to be bad. It's just pulling everything back in. Stop fragmenting your life. And once you pull everything back in, then you can start seeing who you truly are, as opposed to all these different other personalities. And not saying the personalities are not you, but when you keep fragmenting your life like that, you can never find out who you truly are because you have all these masks on. Letting go. See? Told you, these messages coming crystal clear. Letting go. Once you go through the complications, and once you stop fragmenting life, bring it all together, it's going to show you the things that you need to let go, you need to release. And I like it because it shows butterflies, because you need to release, even if it's anger that you need to let go, you don't release the anger in anger. You release it in full understanding. Butterflies. Butterflies is a beautiful symbol of transformation because it goes from the worm to the cocoon, where all weird things are starting to happen and they're changing and decomposing, and it's part of them that's growing, and all of a sudden the cocoon cracks and it's a beautiful butterfly. But even though it's a beautiful butterfly coming out, what I love the most is that the butterfly can't fly right away. it has to let its wings dry out. It has to sit there and let the wings dry out before it can fly. Which means just because you got your wings, relax for a minute. Get used to your wings. Let the wetness dry out. Pay attention to your surroundings. Feel your wings before you fly. Understand them. Letting go. That's one of the things I love about the butterfly. The fact that it's like when you get a new toy. Most people grab a new toy and start playing with it, as opposed to reading the directions. And for a butterfly, even though it's come out of the cocoon, it has to sit there for a minute, let the wings dry out, and then once the toys dry out, they fully expand, and you see these beautiful colors, these patterns, and then it's able to take off and fly. So before you can take off and fly and do anything, you're going to have to let go. But let go in true understanding. Let go in true knowledge. And that's probably, I don't know, if they want to keep going, if Tehuti wants to keep going, I'm going to keep going. Oh. No, wait a minute now. Wishing. The wishing well. What I think I pulled this card one time before, and I'm gonna have to read it because I don't. Like I said, I pulled this card one time before. So, but I don't know. Let me. And I thought it was time to pull this card too. I'm gonna sit there to the side. I don't have the book near me, so I'm gonna have to go by what I feel. Already done. With the wishing well, I get the girl sitting there wishing, like sitting into a wishing well, and to me, just by looking at it, anytime you sit there words to me, it's reflective of who you are. So with the wishing well, you look into the water and see who you really want to be. See who you truly are and see who you really want to be. And it will come to pass. You got the light coming down here, which means it's reflective again. So once you start seeing who you truly are and let go of what you don't like, you'll start to become who you truly want to be and have the life that you truly want to have. What was this card? I guess the reading's done. Congratulations. How about that? Success. So that normally I always pull this card when the reading's over. Either that or the other one with the books with the end of chapters, the chapters on it. So success. That was the reading. That's the end of the reading. You will have success when you do all these things that the reading says. So I'm gonna shut this down. That was my Lunar Eclipse special reading for the lunar energies, from the moon, from me. That'll be the deity Tehuti. For you, that's whoever it be, deity Tehuti. And actually, I have to always go with such that, because even though I'm not connected to her, well, I am connected to her, but I don't speak about her much. She is one that I do honor, because she is the beautiful goddess that actually birthed wisdom. So, at least in my understanding and the way I look at the deity, she's the one that actually birthed wisdom. You didn't see that. I need to shave my underarms. You didn't see that. But anyway, like I said, that is the end of this reading. I hope you take heed to it. Most of the people that, at least that I know, we don't do these readings for fun. They're actually readings, even though it's fun to do them, and even though we have fun while we do them, it's actually readings to help y'all with your life, to help me with my life as well. I don't like all my readings somehow still pertain to me too, in some way, shape, or form. Me first, and then I share with y'all. And it's there to help y'all. It's not there just for entertainment. So I hope you really do take heed to these readings and see how, whether it's me, not just saying me, from anybody, see what you can get out of it. If it resonates with you, if it's really calling you to listen and resonate with that reading, write it down, play the video as many times as you want, pay attention to it, and then start use it as wisdom that you can take in your life to apply. That's the real reason why we do all these readings. For most of us, it's not just a game. It really isn't. So with that, I hope y'all do your meditation tonight. I hope y'all go into deep thought tonight. I hope today, being today Friday, you're taking time to prepare for yourself, to put you in that nice, relaxing mood for when the full moon comes and the lunar eclipse comes, so we can clear everything out. Because after today, we're going to start. There's no more clearing, or at least it shouldn't be no more clearing. It should be more doing. So with that, have a blessed lunar eclipse, darker moon, full moon. Have a blessed weekend if I don't talk to y'all over the weekend.